So how's everyone doing on this lovely, what day are we on? Wednesday morning, and it's the 1st of April. April Fools, everyone. No, I'm just going to fucking leave. No, I'm kidding. That's the end of the live. Bye. Hello, Trinity. Hello, welcome in, everybody. How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday morning? I hope everyone's doing well. Yes, it's the 1st of April. Start of a brand new month, as they say. Start of a brand new month. Yay! So,
Thanks for the gift.
thank you, Gemma. Full moon's out. Yeah, ghost. Alex is apparently ghosting everyone. Yes, I believe it's the pink full moon. I believe, from what I saw. But yes, how's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday morning? New tax / financial year. Yeah, because it literally starts, doesn't it? It goes from the end of May, and then once April hits, it's literally the start of the new financial year. I'll leave. Show you're absolutely shattered. Oh no. Oh no. But yes, start of a brand new property hunt. Well, that's what people have chimed around and said, isn't it? That once the new tax year hits, he will be looking for a new property, which they were quiet yesterday, from what I understand anyway. I couldn't say anything. Not that I was particularly looking that hard, to be honest with you, but I didn't see anything from yesterday, like the 31st. So things may have actually been quiet. As I say, we knew that on the 30th they did went on to Kick. And then that was it. Yeah, they'd moved to Kick, but they did the one live stream on Kick and then haven't been live since, from what I could see. So, as I say, maybe I haven't been looking that hard. But from what I understand, they never went live yesterday. So, maybe the new tax year's rolled around and they're... thank you for the Go Popular, Alex. Thank you for sharing, Alex. Maybe you're staying off Facebook for now, just in case any shithouse decides to do the pregnancy joke thing. I mean, yeah, you know. Yes, it's April Fool's, so I'm sure all the jokes are gonna come out, you know. It's April Fool's, although, from my understanding of that, right, April Fool's actually only lasts until, I think it's 12 p.m. So April Fool's only lasts in the morning of April. Once 12 p.m. hits, that's it. It's over. So that is my understanding of it. So once the afternoon hits, April Fool's is over. It's only in the morning that April Fool's only applies. Although I do have a funny clip from the Fact Freak that was absolutely hilarious. And you could almost believe him as well, which is funny. I left some comments in there. Apparently the Fact Freak has a new best friend, Angie. Delusive Angie. Not Canadian Angie, which took me a while to figure out that Canadian Angie and Delusive Angie are two completely different people. But, yes, the Fact Freak did a video and it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, so that's my understanding of it anyway, you know. Thank you for the roses dance, Mum. I've told my kids no pranking each other due to meltdowns afterwards. Yeah, Gemma, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, that's the thing with April Fools. Jenny has a best friend. She buried the hatchet with E. Oh. That took me a second. Well, That took me a second. I was like, wait, what? I thought you meant Jenny literally does have a legitimate best friend, and they bowed the hatchet with E. No, um, careful, careful. Don't think Jenny's gonna like that one. Would freeze over first. I think it would. I really think it would. I do think hell would freeze over. To be honest with you. I do think hell would freeze over before any of that would happen.
Guys, I have
That's a bit loud. No, I need to because of the way in which this does this.
guys, I have
So this is the Fact Freaks video. Is it going to be on? I think it's on this one, isn't it? Is that the right one? Yes, that is the right one. So this is the Fact Freaks video. As I say, E hasn't been live, so as far as what I know, E has been hiding out. From what I've seen, anyway. But this had me in stitches. I'm sorry, but this had me in stitches. Yeah, don't jinx it, please. No, I won't. But this had me in fucking stitches. I was laughing my ass off.
to come clean. It's
Yeah.
about time I told you who the best TikTok creator is on the.
And you didn't think of me? I am so offended. How fucking rude. Nobody thinks of me being the best content creator out here. How fucking
Thanks for the
rude. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me, JJ. Thank you for the heart me rants.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for sharing BB and thank you for sharing JJ. And you didn't think of me, Fact Freak? I'm so
Thanks for the
offended.
gift.
Oh, this had me rolling. It really did.
Side of TikTok, and it's going to be controversial,
the gift.
but it's just
Thank you for sharing rants and thank you for sharing Louisa. Thank you for the bunny ears, Alex.
the truth. It's Delusive Angie. She is the best for educational content. She gets
Listen. The only chance that those words would ever leave my mouth is A, if you fucking paid me a lot of money on fucking Cameo. Although my cameos weren't that fucking much anyway, but or B, if you got me pissed and then paid me.
all of her facts right. She doesn't contradict people. She says nothing but truth and facts. She wishes that everyone would just move on, and I agree, and that has absolutely nothing to do with the horrific things she said in her past. Angie cares a lot about dogs.
Now you'd be lying.
A lot about dogs. Cares a lot about her family. Surprisingly, in the same way she cares about dogs. And that's what drew me to her kindness, her passion, her warmth, her beautiful skin. Happy April Fools. Jesus.
How he managed to say all of that with a fucking straight face, right? Char, how
Thanks for
he
the
managed to say that with a fucking straight face. I know you did the live
Thanks for the
stream.
gift.
I know you did do a live stream last night, JJ. I knew I'd be fucking asleep during it. What did I miss? You're gonna have to fill me in. I missed. I know I missed it. I know I saw little bits here. Was it about Georgia's morning sickness? Morning SDW. Got to love our Fact Freak. That was fucking funny. Oh, okay, JJ, yeah. I know. So, yeah, it was. Was it about what's his name? I saw clips
Thanks
of
for the gift.
from Georgia. Maybe was it about the? Thank you, T Sweetie, by the way. Oh, Mighty Mary. Oh, was it about that? It was speak of the devil and she will appear. Well, you say her name enough times and Georgia shall appear. Georgia shall appear. Georgia's like, I am not pregnant. Well, no, but no. No. Yes, Georgia is here. But yes, this had me in stitches, and I think
Thanks for the gift.
I'm in the comments somewhere. I'm in the comments of this somewhere. Yeah. So last night was like, yeah, JJ says that it was a lot. I said, careful, she might come. I meant to put come for you for that, but I missed up my wording. And then the fact for it says, never, we are best friends. So my sarcastic ass put, oh, that's sweet.
Thanks
That's
for
so
the gift.
sweet. It's lovely. And then some meeting friends out here. It's lovely meeting friends out here, even if it is, you know, Delisa Vanji. Thank you for sharing the live the awful one. I was like, thank you for the help me, Georgia. Wait, personally, what's the worst? Oh, wait. Babes, I know it was hard for you. You did so well. Oh, was it that bad? Did you get trolled a lot, or was it just the contents of the live? Jesus Christ, I cannot speak today. Y'all, we have Georgia.
Hello, everybody.
Troubles in the house. Watch out. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Georgia.
It was more about the content because the stuff I showed was horrific enough. I will post it, to be fair. I just need to double check that everything is blocked out that needs to be blocked out, because I've mucked up on one of the messages last night. I forgot to block out one of the names. But just the more stuff that kept coming and coming, like the people in the comments, the people that, oh God, the stories that I'm still getting through my DMs.
Thanks for the
Oh,
gift.
But it's really hard because I seriously, I don't want gifts, but thank you so much. I have a really close personal bond with Debbie,
Thanks for the gift.
the one that obviously runs Team Alfie.
Yeah.
So it's been difficult with this one. It has.
And when it
Thanks for the gift.
when it reaches close to home and touches your heart, it is difficult to cover topics and people out here doing the things that they do.
The fact that Mary wanted to kidnap a 16-year-old who's very extremely vulnerable as well is no.
People are just gross out here.
Yeah, I think I cried a few times in that live, to be fair, not gonna lie.
Oh.
It's just horrible because obviously I have such a connection with Debbie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the fact that she's been manipulated for nearly 2 years.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh, no, this is the thing.
I've been trying to sway all of their minds since December.
See, this is where JoJo's just put that in the chat. This is where
It's true. It's true.
coercive control and things like that, and this is where sort of like, obviously we see coercive control, manipulation, Darvo, things like that on social media, but when it happens in real life, and trust me, it does, and it happens a lot more than people think it does, and it's just sickening because you see people. I'm trying to word this in the right way, because there's obviously there's, as I said, coercive control, but there's also things like, because one of the main things when it comes to manipulating vulnerable people is the financial aspect of that too, that people seem to miss. People seem to forget about that. People seem to forget that it's all to do, a lot of it is to do with financial control and getting control of somebody's finances. and being able to control them in that, because it's, you get to control them in the other aspects,
Thanks for following.
mentally, that then leads into the financial side of things.
It's just horrible because the whole community, like Mary even tried to coerce a Down syndrome girl, bless her.
And it's horrible when people are like that. It's horrible when you see predatory, because that's what it is, predatory people do that.
Exactly.
When you see predatory people do that. Thank you
Yeah.
for following, Laura. But yeah, no, I missed July because you know me, I'm flat out by that time.
Seriously, it was actually quite a short live for me last night. It finished at just after 11, was it? What, past 11?
I'm
Half
Thanks for the
11?
gift.
And then I went on a group call with obviously my little group,
Yeah,
just to debunk and fill Salem in.
yeah.
So, because obviously it's general knowledge now, Salem said in my live that he's had the baby now. So anyone that doesn't know, we can spread it.
Yeah, no, yeah. It is. Bless, aww.
I must say this one wasn't as hard as my first one on Friday. The Friday one was quite bad because it was the first time that I was hearing everyone's stories that they were going on about.
Yeah.
But I think it's been hardest because I feel like I've had to like worm my way in to then separate these people and get them people away from these people, and it's just, it's horrible.
It's, yeah, and it's a lot on you and JJ and everyone as well. So I hope you guys are resting.
I am, well,
Thanks
I
for the
am
gift.
now. I'm going to take a few days off. Like, I'll be in and out of lives and stuff. This is probably the last box I'll get in for a while.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you felt, you know, that you could come into this box and chat and, you
I
know.
always love coming into Joshy's.
Tita says it was brave of her sister to get in the box. So I'm guessing her sister came in the box last night as well.
Yeah, her sister
Thanks for
come
the
in.
gift.
So her sister was actually really horrible towards me and Kiwi, to be honest, which I expected, and obviously he expected as well. So, but yeah, when she come in last night, I actually blocked her main account because I knew who she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, then obviously I unblocked it later on because she wanted to show things. But like even the pictures of taken of her child, like when her child was newborn, she was in a pram. Or what I would do, I will post the whole live screen recording.
Yeah.
And it was 2 hours and 22 minutes, I think. So I need to do it in 3 videos because you can only post an hour,
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can. Yeah. You
which is
can-
fine. It's not a massive issue.
No, I mean, you've seen me do it. It's not that difficult to do. It depends on which software you use. I use, because I pay like £50 a year for Filmora, so.
Oh no, I won't be doing any of that. I'm literally just going to screen record it and fucking post it. I can't be dealing with editing and all that crap.
No, well, for me, I have to do it because I have to cut out like the freaking first, because of the way, because I'm like so sick of copyright shit. So I cut out the music part, cut out the music portions. Morning, Haley. I cut out the music portions now, just so that I don't have to do the copyright, and it's easier then.
Yeah. I'm
But
quite
no.
surprised though. I didn't get banned last night,
Thanks
Joshy.
for
You
the
banned me.
Oh, you didn't get a ban, no?
I got one Friday because I called JJ a cunt. No, seriously, that was the video that I got banned for.
That was the video.
Yeah, me.
Just,
I don't know, I think I said something about JJ. You're meant to be my best friend, and you're acting like a fucking dick.
I mean, see, I think.
Hey, Haley.
But sometimes, I mean, wait, what? Sorry, something just jumped on me. I think that can happen. It really depends on. I don't know why you'd get banned though. This is what shocks me because I say things like.
Well, it was Alphaba's worst nightmare, Violet, and JJ's fault. JJ kept laughing, so it encouraged Alphaba's worst nightmare and Violet keep sending gifts. But then they started going on about Georgia needs gifts for sandwiches and they're going to do a race for Georgia. And they were literally being complete assholes, all three of them. Obviously, I bit because I was pissed off. I don't really like being sent gifts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, God, why is everyone sent to me?
Because they love you, that's why.
I thank you so much, but I really don't need them.
No, I know. I get what you mean. I know.
I feel so embarrassed when people send them.
No.
Last night I was meant to turn them off, but I was on the phone to JJ a minute before I went live, literally a minute, and I just went straight in and just went, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But I was like, I'm not biting tonight, but I saw Alphaba's worst nightmare in there, but I didn't see Violet in there last night. So there was no wind up.
Thanks for the gift.
See, people are used to me losing my shit, but I generally lose my shit at technology.
No,
So
towards the end I lost the shit, and then I was really pissed off because I wanted to
fucking
do the
hell.
live recording.
I can see what JJ's doing right now.
She's an absolute prick. I'm just ignoring bad behaviour.
Morning, Sam. I can see
Thanks
what
for the
JJ's doing.
At this point, though, really, JJ just needs blocking. Block and move on.
No, but I hope doing the lives that you do, there's because you are calling out wrong uns. That's the whole point of it.
The funniest thing is, a wrongin that I called out before has messaged me about the wrongins I'm calling out now.
Okay, like go. Okay, I mean, okay, I mean.
There was another girl called Abby that got kicked out of the Alfie team because she lied about quite a few things, and that's when I joined.
Right.
She lied about the big C, she lied about having a son, and there was a few other things. Oh, she lied that she was adopted, and she's not.
So this is where I'm like, people.
Just to make people feel sorry for her.
Yeah, but I'm like, eventually these things can be found out. I was watching. I get those those Reddit posts, and they put obviously video to them, and then they have them read them out. I was watching one, and there was this whole one. I'm gonna have to find it. It's a really long one because I put like the whole post up. There was this woman. Her name was Rebecca or something. She managed to coercively get control of a woman, and push out a daughter, and it was wild. She lied about the big C and all lies, but they managed to find it out and go through medical records and everything. I was like, do these people not realize that this information can be found out? Like, it's not that hard to find out. Especially if there's a pattern of behavior where somebody's lied. It's quite easy to go back and look, and it's
Just sad though how many lies have actually been put through to this community. I've had so many parents even message me because obviously their children are in this community, whether they're vulnerable or they're underage.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely hilarious. Not in a funny way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. See, this is where, the problem.
I've caused so many problems, Joshy. Like, seriously.
George.
Seriously, everyone was arguing. Everyone was upset.
Why? Because
of this Kiwi. I'm associated with it. So they were all blaming me at the start as well. And then obviously Bex and Mary were trying to take Debbie away from me type thing and manipulate the situation. And, it was awful.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The amount of calls I had to have with Debbie to explain myself and say, I've already sent you that, or they're lying, or they've said it. I said it about Mary and not Bet. Oh my God, it's been horrendous.
But I mean, we had JJ up, love and applause for Georgia, exactly. But like, I think JJ came up. No, we was having like the big Sunday, JJ asked, when it comes to like alphabet, JJ asked like if you just came across alphabet in the wild, and you just saw this putting on the act of being vulnerable, would I fall for it? And I'm like, well, yeah, you would. And that this is where it's sort of like the reason I brought that up is because sort of like manipulation, people are quite devious with their manipulation. And you sort of have to go, no, these are the facts, and this is, these are the facts, this is the information, and there are so many evil people out here that prime people like it to fall for it. Yeah, exactly, JJ, they do, they really do, and it's just like, oh, they really do.
Oh, thanks, JJ. You said something nice to me. I'm actually going to screenshot it.
Yeah, no, I was going to say screenshot that. That's the only one you're going to get.
Really nice.
It's the only one you're going to get for a while. Because
Right, JJ, fuck off.
who knew that was coming?
Please stop sending me gifts. Please.
Thanks for the
I
gift.
really hate it.
Because people that don't lie believe others. He preys on it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. See the switch off, JJ. No. I get what you mean though, George. Just sort of like, yeah, exactly, Amy.
I don't do this for the money, though. That's what annoys me a little bit more. Do you see what I mean?
I
She's
get-
doing it to piss me off because she thinks she's funny.
No, I
She's
know,
not.
I know. Yeah, JJ's just doing it to wind you up. I know why
Thanks for
JJ's
the
doing it.
And I had a go at Daniel yesterday. I'm not Team Daniel anymore.
Daniel?
Yeah, her husband.
Daniel. Oh, well, yeah. I was like, Daniel? I was like, yeah. Why? Why are you not Team Daniel?
Because Layla has put a bullshit rumour around because she's a dickhead.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh, me being pregnant, went into Louisa's box after she got off the phone to me and JJ last night. Yeah. Thinking that she's bloody funny. I hope you're still here, Layla, listening to that. If not, if anyone's clipping it, I'll text her it right now and I've just said it.
I put these lives on my page anyway, so.
It's absolutely fine, babes. You carry on. You do you. Honestly, I'm just putting laughy cry
Thanks for the gift.
faces and I thought it was really funny. Layla is a bit... Louisa's just commented. Oh, but yeah, it's just funny.
No, they're friends, Amy. They are friends. They just tease each other. We
Can't
tease.
work out if you guys actually hate each other. What, me and JJ? I hate her, mate, with a passion. She's literally like a leech. However, I speak to her every day and she's never ever not had my back.
Hey, Purple Sky.
We're not just friends, we're best friends.
Morning, lost the plot, Mom. What's the
Oh
chaos?
God, here we go. Hello, Jay.
They're causing chaos. Well, we're all causing chaos, to
Excuse
be
me,
fair.
who mentioned my name?
Wait, who mentioned whose name?
That you all were talking about me. No, I'm not. Jay, I'm not. Don't listen to her. JJ's being a prick. I'm really not.
For fuck's sake.
Seriously, this rumour's got to stop.
For fuck's sake.
What do you mean, suppose, JJ? Your comment back to Amy, so besting, you put suppose.
I know, suppose. You can't blame Layla.
I can blame Layla. Georgia with a wooden spoon to Georgia. JJ with a wooden spoon to Georgia.
Well, yeah.
That will be in May when I go up there again.
Oh, God. Oh, you two together. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. They're causing enough trouble when they're not together, so...
Actually, we always get summoned together now. So we're there at the same time.
Oh, no. All of you together. Oh.
But can I just say, you know, the whole manipulation thing with JJ is actually true. So she manipulated me yesterday.
Oh
And I'm
God.
going to tell you the whole story. So I'm getting ready for my awareness live and doing screenshots and stuff because JJ was pestering me to do it. So I was doing that. Next thing you know, I have a
Thanks for the
WhatsApp
gift.
from JJ. Don't I, JJ? And it's tagged with me in it with a voice note saying, Georgia, Louisa's not listening to me. I want a joke from the awful one. So she kept going on and on and on. Anyway, so I goes into Louisa's live. I request the box. Louisa stupidly lets me up.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Secrets are coming out now.
So I said to the awful one, right, JJ is 17 weeks pregnant and I am pissed off with her keep whinging in my group chat about she wanting a joke off you and no one's listening to her apparently. So he's like, well, what joke do you want? The one that I said in Joshy's live.
Oh no.
So yeah, so he said the one that he said in this live the other day, right? And then Louisa's face completely dropped and JJ destroyed the whole atmosphere in that whole live last night. But obviously me being the instigator, I didn't really know what I was letting myself in for. But I was just pissed off with JJ keep whining.
So it's all JJ's fault.
So it was JJ's fault, yes, I will agree. However, it's my fault as well because JJ made me do it.
But you said the joke. Oh, for fuck's sake, what now? Hang on. There isn't inactivity, you lying twat.
So yeah, so this is how
Good
bad
morning,
she's
Nicole.
manipulating people at the moment. So just be careful, okay? Because she's using pregnancy as a weapon every second.
Peer pressure is a bad word.
You were peer pressured, mate. I agree with you. When me and JJ get something in our head, well, when JJ puts something in my head,
Yeah.
you are my darling, for fuck's sake. Can I do that too? Yeah, carry on. Go and try it with your group. Probably not with me, though. It wouldn't work that much.
Oh God. Oh,
Hey, that's not
that yeah.
Why are you offering me to be manipulated by pregnant people, JJ?
The awful one. For fuck's sake.
I'm only 22. I don't know any better. Oh, right. Okay. My mum was a single mum.
I have no
When I need her. Yeah, you need to go to Emma. Yeah. Just say something and be like, yeah, but I'm pregnant, Emma, and see how far you get. Let us know.
I don't think that's gonna work though.
Oh, I don't know. Baby, innit?
It might do. It might do.
Why JJ uses it against all of us.
Yeah, but the thing is though is
They were even going on in the other live the other day to do a GoFundMe for a fucking steak habit. Because she's addicted to steak at the moment. That's all she wants to eat.
yeah, I mean fair, but also yeah.
Which usually the other way around.
I mean, you could, but I don't think it's gonna work, JJ.
Yes, but that's crazy.
Bigger boys made me do it. The awful one.
You are awful, aren't you? Your name really suits you.
I mean, yeah, that's the reason why they like the awful one. Yeah. The name is very, very fitting, and the advertisements GoFundMe for JJ Steak Man.
The C word. JJ, if you get a GoFundMe for the steak, can I do the hate post? Can I be the first one to do the hate post? boys came. Really?
Oh my god. Bigger boys. Haley, my mind went somewhere else with that.
Pregnant JJ wants flowers. He wants a bouquet.
Oh god, JJ, really? Oh,
I'm gonna make one up. Oh, for fuck's sake.
oh no. My son turns 14 on the 9th of April. Oh, Gemma. Oh. Fucking. I can't breathe.
Make up a hate post then.
You think I'm
You
actually
think
going
I'm joking? I'm gonna make.
to. Yeah, but it's got to be. Yeah, but JJ, here's the thing. It's got to be some freaking dramatic thing. Come on. If you're going to do a GoFundMe for steak, you've got to make it all dramatic.
It's not affordable.
You got to make it all dramatic, baby.
And I'm pregnant. That's all she's gonna put.
No, you got to make it all dramatic.
I know, Jay, right?
Yeah, got some expensive taste. You see, when my mother always told me and said that when she was pregnant with me, all she craved was bananas and ice cream. So I was a fucking cheap date. Should be like mine, Haribo's. But you can't go wrong.
Don't give her ideas.
You can't go wrong with Haribo's. Hey,
Just don't
Bailey's
make
gone.
a kid for anything. Oh, don't say Haribo's, for God's sake. Jane's addicted to them. That's her craving.
Thanks for the
But you
gift.
can't go wrong with them though. Bella with Kit Kats. Did you hear about the Kit Kat? I think it was a Kit Kat van that got stolen. With loads of them.
Are they NHS issued Haribo's?
NHS?
Strawberries.
NHS. NHS issued, really? I didn't know you could get those. Didn't know you could get those. I mean, if I was going to get an NHS badge, it'll probably be...
God, you've got pregnant women everywhere in this chat, mate. Jay and JJ are fucking pregnant. And do you know what? Jay's baby is actually being born on my birthday.
Oh?
So cute. I'm so honoured.
JJ one in the box. Hey, Pagan Witch.
No, I'm not pregnant. You're next, Georgia. No, George is not. No, my legs are fully closed. Nope.
Really, Haley? They refuse. How rude. How can they refuse? That's rude of them. That's really rude of them. Why aren't you going to be next, Georgia? Come on.
No, I'm not.
You need to keep it going. You've had trash.
No, George doesn't. No.
You've had trash. You got Jay. You got JJ.
It's enough for me that JJ's calling her child. If it's a girl, it's going to be called Georgia, and if it's a boy, it's going to be called George. That's enough for me.
Yes,
You
spring.
baby dust to Georgia. Jay, I will block you.
Morning, Lulu. No man allowed me.
I am modding here. I will block you if you say that one more time. I do not want to be pregnant. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go.
George is like, nah. George is like, nah, thanks.
Hello, Lulu. I'm not allowed to block her because she's mod. Can you unmod her for 5 minutes just so I can block her too?
Wait, is Lulu a mod?
No, JJ.
JJ. Just.
Dust anyone dust, Georgia. Jay, my middle finger's up at you right now.
Oh, the awful one. No, I don't want to know that.
Ryan had a job at Bank.
But was...
For drinking on the job.
Oh. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. That, no, yeah, that. Yeah, no.
Very unfertilised. Let's stop bloody going on about this fucking pregnancy thing. I'm not pregnant. I'm not planning on getting pregnant, and I'm hoping not to get pregnant for the rest of my life. Thank you very much.
Having you two far more entertaining than radio and the shower. Authentic. Well, I'm glad we're entertainment. We're just going off the comments. Hey, does that mean are you going to be one of these people that are like child free?
Yeah.
For some reason, I keep on getting recommended them on my FYP, and I don't know why. Child free by choice, which is.
I don't see the point in having a child in this day and age anymore. Like, I don't. The world is horrible.
I mean, it
horrible.
is.
And the thing is, I don't have. It's sad. I'm not going deep, but I'm just saying I don't have the family support.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I'm not saying if I felt pregnant, I would get rid of it. I would always have the baby. Like, don't get me wrong. If it happened, it happened. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm very much in that era at the second. I'm not looking to be pregnant anytime soon or anything like that. But like I said, if it happened, I would keep it. I would pay for it. But it would be a struggle.
12 nieces and nephews. Wow.
Well, my mod, Ratty Catty, has 22 grandchildren.
Wow. I'm guessing they didn't have a TV. That's what I was trying to say about like my mum's mum. Like they didn't have TV back in the day because there were 13 of them.
Thanks for the gift.
That's an expensive Christmas, yeah.
Very expensive. Yeah, and then Jay's silly got 10. Silly Jay.
My parents didn't get Sky until the late 90s, so they made siblings to fill the time. Oh, the awful one, for fuck's sake. I'm not reading that out, but fucking funny.
What? When people tell me, no, you need to go into the Awful One's live streams, like, you need to listen, and I'm like, huh? What? Because I haven't been into a live stream of yours yet.
JJ's off to go make a go from me. People saying,
I'm no part of that.
do I own a TV? My reply, the first kid took it over. Well, that's the thing, Jay, yeah. That's what you can use, yeah. You had a banning speed run? Bam.
God. Right, I am going to drop. I'm going to get up. Shower.
Okay, Georgia. Well, thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, Georgia.
Bye.
I've seen them on the right. Yes, this is the Fact Freak. Yes, the Fact Freak. We went through the Fact Freak's hilarious video
for the gift.
where they were saying that Delusive Angie is their new friend. He does deep dives on people, right? Yes, the Fact Freak does, yeah.
Thanks for the
The
gift.
Fact Freak does deep dives on E. They've done deep dives on many different people like Delusive Angie. They're currently, I believe, doing deep dives on a tarot card read scammer. Hey, Carrie, hello. I was sat laughing my ass off. It was so fucking funny. So funny. Thank you for the Go Popular Lulu, by the way. It was so funny. Y'all come up here and cause chaos. I love it. We were covering that April Fool's joke. Yes, it was freaking hilarious. But welcome in, Nate. I've never
Thanks for
done
the gift.
anything chaotic in my life. The awful one. Did I see Jenny's video? No. Did Jenny post a video? I have not seen Jenny's video. I have not kept up on everything. Jenny. I've only seen a few videos here and there. Jenny's like,
Thanks for the gift.
is this one that she posted 18 hours ago? Is it this one? Is it this
Thanks
one?
for the gift.
Why has that just... Oh, I know why that's done that. Hang on. Is it this one? Is this one you mean? Nick, is this the one? Or is it one previously? Oh, okay. Which... maybe it's one before? I didn't want the fucking sound. That's a baby picture. Okay, Nick. I don't know which video you mean. We'll soon find out. Just listening to background. Got to draw Disney Castle for Kids Easter egg competition. Oh, I guess it's Easter, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I have to go and buy my own Easter eggs this year. I'll wait till the Easter egg crave has died down, and then I'll go and buy the Easter eggs. They're fucking cheaper then. I just want the chocolate. But they're a lot cheaper when you thank you for the roses, Patrick. My kids want one egg and a toy. Yeah, that's generally what happens. I always buy my Easter eggs the day after, more than half the price. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, Bailey's mum. Yeah. Give me the cuddly lambs. Yeah, you have the chocolate, Pentic. I've got 27 days to decide what to get someone who's got everything. Oh, Shah. Mine are getting Roblox. They get enough from grandparents. Well, yeah. Eggs are so expensive this year. Oh, they're that pricey? I haven't looked, to be honest. 10p cream eggs call to me like the Green Goblin's mask. The price of eggs have gone up just like real eggs. Well, and you know what? The chocolate these days isn't that nice anymore. In Greek Orthodox religion, we celebrate a week later this year, so we get eggs when they're on sale. Oh, really, Emily? Ah. Still got tubs of sweet from Xmas left. Nice. Nice, that's the plot. Nice. How you managed to keep that going, I don't know. I eat them all. Bite a cream egg in half and put a mini egg inside. Follow me for more recipes. Yeah, follow the awful one for all the recipes. Oh, we had 10 tubs in total. Well, that's quite a lot of tubs. But, you know, cheap if you work retail like me and break them accidentally on purpose. Steve-O, don't give out all the ideas. I was craving aniseed balls the other day. I don't know whether I like those. My dog is getting groomed on Friday, ready for Easter. Aw, Gemma. Aw. Bag just went to the... Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have you sent me? If it will load... I know what my PC is like. Oh, it does. Oh, this is where this came from. Morning, Mystique. Or free if you can outrun security, Steve. But the mold and make your own Easter eggs cheaper. In the middle isn't. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I get ya.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
The Jenny. Besties. They're besties now. Oh my god, that's funny. That's fucking funny. Did you see he has a locked Grinder album? No. I don't really want to know. I haven't used fucking Grinder in fucking centuries. Feels like fucking centuries. I generally stay away. Probably for good fucking reason. Fucking hell. Really? Oh god. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you for the roses. I don't want to know. Will you? I don't want to know. At least we know that they're on Grindr still. Still looking for those men we see.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the roses, Fentic. Thank you all
Thanks
for
for
the
the gift.
roses. Oh, I feel showered with roses.
Thanks for the gift.
I'm going to petition for TikTok to have black roses. So, we saw Alphabet on Kick. Would you like to see CLA on Kick?
Quiet when her phone.
Would you like to see CLA on Kick?
Quiet when her phone.
Yeah, I want a petition to get black roses on TikTok. I want black roses. No, she doesn't show her growler. No, thank God. But I did, like, okay, here's the thing. She does bring up, you know, how popular she is, or was. And I got questions. Yo, I've got several questions about she didn't last long on that. No, she didn't, because she was back on TikTok this morning. Although she was on Kick at the same time as well, I believe. That was at like fucking 5:30 this morning.
Thanks for the
And
gift.
bitch, I ain't got the fucking patience to fucking sit and screen record. I don't want to see her anywhere, to be fair. I mean, you're not wrong, 79. But I got several questions about what the fuck she's going on about. This was posted 3 days ago.
Phones got taken away. Now she's panicking, wanting her phones back. Are these people alright?
I'm fabulous, darling CLA. I'm doing fabulous. This isn't the clip that I was looking for, but I'm doing fabulous. This is about the phones. I'm doing fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Roots. Roots. How about eyebrows taking a restraining order out on her from her hairline? I mean,
My phone, because I've got 2 business fucking phones, you absolute twirl.
why do you have 2 business phones when you only have one fucking business being a fucking moron online? Listen, if you've got a burner account for being a hooker at night, that's your fucking problem, not ours. Why is she calling us a caramel chocolate? I mean, amateur pharmacists often have multiple phones. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Booyaka.
What the fuck would you know about running a business, darling? Huh?
Well, I honestly, I know that you need an accountant if you're not running your own. You need like your accounting. You need to keep all your receipts if you're, doing business things. And I run to a lot more than her. Yeah, cards and phone boxes. I mean, but apparently she's got 2 business phones. Business phones. Are they write-offs? Just to ask, are they write-offs? So would you have to not pay your, like, I got questions. I got so many questions. Like, do they get business write-offs? Are they business write-offs? Like, what businesses are you running here? Like, I know you've got your what are they? I have one friend. I mean, I've got one friend that I'm using. You don't have to pay your work phone. I get that, Mimi. But she's got 2 business phones that Oxford Police have. Girl, what businesses is she running? I thought she just had one business, terrorizing people on the internet. Although that could be a business.
Thanks for the gift.
I have 2, but it's a dead handset in case this one dies or breaks. I mean, yeah, I've got one that's dead. That's just in case this phone breaks. I wonder if my phone's up for renewal. My glasses were up for renewal, so I wonder if my phone's up for renewal. Because I got them around about the same time, I think. I must check that out.
You're talking to a businesswoman with her own fucking company. I'm a director of my own business, bitch.
You're the director of your own business. Wouldn't that make you the CEO of your own business, or am I thinking about that too literal? What a charming, articulate woman. I know, so articulate. I wanted that, and sadly, no, either way, waiting for new phones to release. They're not running. Yeah. Director of Broke LLT. I mean, she might have a business, but wouldn't that make her the CEO and founder, not director? Yeah, I'm like, even the terminology that she's using is wrong. I would imagine that she'd be the CEO of her business, not the director. So who's the CEO of her business then, if she's not the CEO? You just reminded me that mine is up for renewal this month. I don't know when mine's up for renewal. I think it might be. Yeah, like her selling her, quote unquote, her art, which someone else did apparently. I mean, company's house always calls the owner the director. Probably, Emily, probably. But questions.
So take your dusty panani and flap out my fuck.
Girl, listen. It ain't dusty, okay? Just because you ain't fucking getting any. Don't project your fucking problems onto us because someone asked you about your fucking phones, love. That wasn't the clip I was looking for, but hey, that's the clip I got. So she went on to Kick. It sounds like she has sold part of it to investors. Can't call yourself CEO if you own 10%. I mean, kind of sounds what it sounds like, doesn't it? But she's got businesses, people.
So bad that it's like.
This is one. This was one about number 1. About her being number 1. This is the one that I was looking for.
So bad that it's like.
Who's your number 1? Who is a Dusty Panini? Well, apparently everyone else is that asks her questions. For example, my partner used to own his own security company doing doors for pubs, and he's director. But I would love to know what her 2 businesses are. Maybe we need to do a deep dive into what CLA's businesses are. Listen, working street corners can be a business too. That's a joke before anybody fucking comes to me with that one. It's a joke, okay? I mean, no one is between the legs. We know that. I mean, no one would be art. Social would be the other. Social media would be, yeah. Social. I would imagine that social media would be. Josh, normally your upgrade would be on your phone account. You can also do an online chat to secure your upgrade. Yeah, I can just look it up. As I say, it was just a thought that I had in my head. I could just look it up. I can just look it up on the 3 app. I'll do that. I'll do that after if I remember to do it. Always ask the company. Yeah, if you search on company's house with her actual name, it should tell you. Well, if they're legit. Well, if they're legit, you know. And I would imagine that just like with Alphabet, CLA would be a sole trader, not. Although she might be an LTD company. She might have been smart enough to secure a domain and all that stuff to get an LTD company rather than being a sole trader. She might be, because being a sole trader, you can do it that way, but it's less secure. But you can just register a business for free. But doing it through a limited company, or I think it's an LLC, didn't CLA sell £40 colouring books on Amazon? Yes, she did. Yeah, Angie. Yeah. But I would imagine that she would be a sole trader rather than an LTD or limited company on an LLC. Because you'd have to, it's more secure, but you do have to do like monthly payments, and it's a different tax bracket and all of those things. Through KDP costs nothing to upload them. Oh, I know. I may have a KDP account. Yeah. I think the colouring books are still up. Yes, I believe they are. I never bought them. You found it up. See, the awful ones on it like that. I never freaking had the brain width when I was doing all this. I have metal. They did all my taxes, etc. Yeah, you can download certain apps or certain services. You can use certain services to pay to help you with your taxes. I believe you can use many different things to help out with your taxes and things like that. I looked into it all. Metal, METTLE is business bank account. Because you can, Josh, shall I send you the... Yeah, send me the link and I'll have a look. I will have a look. People have said that she's lied about her birthday. We would have known if she was LLC. She would have had 2 tax bills. Yeah, generally. So I do think she's a sole trader. I think that she would be a sole trader in my book. But copy. I believe that she'd be a sole trader, but what do I know? I don't want to install it. What? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, then, it is an LTD. One of them's an LTD. Sorry. And one's a limited. but that's dissolved. So she's just got the one. She's just got the one. One's called Roots Darlings. But, yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the gift, Lorraine. Yeah, one of them is... Why would she lie about why you think she lied about a birthday? Why? I mean, I don't know when Leanne was born.
Thanks for the gift.
But 1981, that would make her 44. But yeah, so that is an LTD company, so it's not a sole trader. The website that does a lot of Silent Hill merchandise, OG Gears, has done an April Fool's item. Oh, it's a James Sunderland body pillow. Oh, morning, Lorraine, by the way. Yeah, so she does have an LTD, limited account, business. Sorry.
The first time, like
But that's interesting though, because that means that she is paying for that. Jan 1981. I promise you that's correct. But yeah, as I say, I do think that like she wouldn't lie about that, especially like to government agencies. Although, to be fair, he's lying about that, so I wouldn't put it past Leanne to lie about it. But this is a clip about them going about their number one, and I got some questions. So she's 45 and she's 10 years older than me. Yes, she'd be about 45, yeah, ish. GP has one age, police have another. Oh, so she may have lied to the police. Father Time and Mother Nature have taken a baseball bat. Didn't she say she's 1970s before? I mean, she may have said it on live stream. She looks older than me and I'm 53.
started was when I won the UK leaderboard.
So I got some questions about this. So she won the UK leaderboard. Okay, she won the UK leaderboard. I have several questions. Now she's born in 1981.
And became number one in the UK on TikTok. And you know, that was something to be able to do. That was like such a fucking, it's not an easy thing, you know, to make more or less 8 million diamonds.
8 million diamonds, by the way, I looked it up, is in the ballpark of 30 grand. Yeah, that's to Purple Sky. 30 grand. So, no, but this is when she made the number one leaderboard, and it was 8 million diamonds. And I looked it up; it's like 30 grand for just reaching number one. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, she'd be 45, around about 45 this year. Yeah. In 2026, yeah, she'll be 45 this year. I was like, what the fuck? 30 grand? Ballparking that though, because when I looked it up on Google, on the good old Google, that's what it said. If she claims benefits, she has to declare any earnings she makes up to. Yeah, she would do, yeah. Are you sure she exaggerates a lot? I mean, yeah, they all exaggerate. As CLA got her own place. I believe she does now. How she got her own place, that I don't know. A few people say that this Jane Moss helped her. Can you imagine Alphabet with that kind of money? Here's the thing, Sam. Alphabet did. Alphabet has earned that amount of money. Doesn't TikTok take 70% of winnings? No. That's a lie that a lot of people like CLA, Alphabet, and all the bigger TikTok creators peddled. No, TikTok does not take 70%. TikTok, gift-wise, takes about 50%. Gift-wise. When you are earning through the Creator Rewards program. I looked that up, and it's about 30. They take about 40% with that. So it's only almost even 50-50 split there as well. It's just a lie that they all told so that they get more gifts. That's a lie that they all told to get more gifts. It's around about a 50-50 split either way. Yeah, no. Like all the others, it's all wasted and they've nothing to show for it. But this is when you have to tell people you're famous means you're not famous. That's it, Victoria. And that's another thing about this. It's sort of like they've earned so much money. Like, as I say, if we're believing CLA, and she earned 8 million diamonds, which is about 30k at being at number 1, when Alpha has reached the major rankings as well. They've earned so much money. And this got me thinking, right? If her housing is as erratic, how can she run a business? Where do they send her mail when she's... Oh, when you look it up, there is an address. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to be accused of fucking doxing her. But there is an address. Gigi used his head and bought a house. Yeah, that's it, Kazza. There are people out here who have, when they've got up the rankings and they have done that, people have used their house. They have done that. Stop. A man who must say, I am the king, is no true king. Tywin Lannister, I'm butchering that, and I know I am. Does she have somewhere to actually live now, or is she still hopping from place to place? Well, Kat, I believe last time I heard, like, yeah, she does, but whether that's true or not with CLA, you never fucking know. You can have your mail to the job center. You can, yeah. But this is where it got me thinking about, and the awful one brought up about gambling to do with Alphabet. And it got me thinking about why these people become so erratic. Like people like CLA, Alphabet, all these people become so erratic when these people have made it onto the leaderboards. They've made a bunch of money. And I was like, that's what they're chasing. I mean, you know, we've spoken about this before when it comes to Alpha, but the CLA's doing the same thing. The house always wins. Yep. They're always chasing the high, yeah. And the house always wins. Exactly. And that's where sort of like, this is where I sort of sit there and I'm like, okay, so, you know, we had Georgia up earlier and Georgia doesn't like being sent gifts. That's hilarious. I'm upfront and honest, you know, my gifts are turned on. If people want to send gifts, they can, they don't have to. It's not a requirement to be in here. You can be in here and talk, you know, do whatever, you know, sharing, liking the live is just as much, you know, it is what it is. I will always turn around and say that at the moment I can't access my gifts because, you know, don't have the right ID. The behavior escalates to try and get that attention and money back. It's addict behavior, yeah. But I was all, you know, I'm going to turn around and say, you know what, I'm going to spend the money on makeup and gaming. That's what I'm going to fucking spend the money on. I ain't going to fucking hide that. Mystique showed the light. Thank you. Good morning, Jess. You know, I ain't going to fucking hide that. You know. That's what I spent on makeup and gaming. Because those are my passions in life. I found out how to turn off gifts. I want E to know I do this for the cruelty. I mean, yeah. I mean, as I say, I don't do this for gifts. I just do it just because I talk shit. I do it because I come on and talk shit. People make a choice to gift so they can't blame the host when they're gifted more than they can afford. I mean, that's a good point, Angie, yeah. For the love of the game. For the love of the game. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, you know, I just come in here to talk shit because it's a good pastime. It's a good pastime. But you can turn gifts off. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah, man. But it got me thinking though, sort of like it did get me thinking about sort of like they've got up to the leaderboards now, and I've been like, are they chasing that leaderboard game again? Are they wanting to get onto the leaderboard again? And that's the reason why they're behaving the way that they are. I just love that getting gifted could get them in more trouble with the HMRC. It could, yeah, it could. CLA talks stuff, follows lecture. Yeah, Pagan Witch, she does. She definitely does. Skylar Paul, I find it difficult to pay my rent, let alone give money away. I get that, Skylar, yeah. I get that. I get that. Exactly, you know. Especially, you know, we're in a freaking cost of fucking living crisis, and they're planning to put the fucking prices up, ain't they? Wankers. On Toxic TikTok, someone done a chargeback on EQ, and she lost all her earnings and potentially her ranking. Really, Angie? I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that one. When people give her big gifts, she is so savage to them. It's so wrong. I mean, that's where sort of like she doesn't appreciate, like, and that's where sort of like getting her up into the rankings, getting her number one, does she appreciate the people that come in, or is it just money at the end of the day? Is it just money? A fool and their money are easily parted. That's true, the awful one. Hey Terry, how does she fold this apartment? For this apartment she's living in, who pays for it? She's another one like Kevin. That I do not know. Don't know about how she manages to afford the new apartment that she's in or anything like that. I mean, from what I understand with Kevin still lives with his dad and brother, I believe. So I believe the dad pays the rent when it comes to Kevin, I believe. I don't know, like, she doesn't really appreciate the followers that come into her lives. No, never appreciates it, Kerry. You can, but it affected all her earnings, not the gifts. The gift they gave. Oh, Angie, okay. She haven't got the heart to appreciate anyone, just like he doesn't. And this is where sort of like, you know, and maybe, and that this is where sort of like, when it comes to people like CLA and E, they're chasing fame, which is obviously because it's all money motivated, and you can clearly see that. You know, I appreciate anyone that just wants to come and hear me freaking talk. Yeah, know? If I became a Witch Talk influencer, I would appreciate, I'd support other platforms 100%. I get that, Pagan Witch, which, by the way, oh, there's some toxic shit going down in Witch Talk. Oh, yeah, there's some toxic behavior going on there. There's one that I follow not for me to be honest, no, I get that, but there's someone that I follow, and I keep on getting there's a witch that I follow, and I keep on getting, because I've commented or liked on one of his things, I keep on getting the, oh hey, they're basically they are copycats. They take his content, I report them, no violation. The copycat accounts of this, wasn't so famous witch talker, but prominent witch talker. They're copycats, and then they send me oh hey, let me do a reading for you, this, that, and the other. I'm like, no thanks. I do my own readings. If I wanted to do a reading, I'd do one on myself. It's It's all good. I've got the cards to do it. But that's one side of the TikTok drama. I'm getting all the fucking spam messages. The other side of the TikTok drama is people are trying to police how someone does something within the WitchTok community. As always, CLA and E are in the same category when money is concerned. They both are unnecessarily awful. To the messaging is madness. Their followers. Yes, Angie, they are. I don't do readings on my lives, honey. No, I get that, Pagan, I know. And this person also doesn't do readings. They give out information. But because they give out the information, that's what I get is, you know what I mean? Too many scammers, exactly. It's like, I ain't going to be fucking scammed. Fuck that. Honestly, I've heard people saying cauldrons are close practice. Yeah, I know. I've heard cauldrons are close practices. Crystals are close practices. Candles are close practices now. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I stopped temporarily readings because of scammers and disrespect. Yeah, Mystic. Yeah, it happens. It happens so much. For fuck's sake. Been reading since I was 8. I'm now 35, Mystic. Wow. Yeah. How often should you use tarot? I'm trying to learn with my first deck. Whenever you feel like it. I go through phases. What have I missed? Not much. We're just talking about like the different Pagan Witch. I've heard that candles are a close practice now. Crystals are. Fucking everything's a close practice. So you know what? I'll do what I want to do. Leave me alone. It's the reason why I've been apprehensive, should we say. I need someone to teach me. I haven't used the Agatha All Along card yet. Well, I'm not. You can't please the witch. Well, that's what's happening in WitchTok right now. You can't do fucking shit, apparently. I've always wanting a reading since my dad and mum-in-law died, but at the same time, I'm skeptical. I get that, sure, you can be skeptical. I understand hoodoo and voodoo are. Yeah, Pentic, yeah, they are. And that's fine, that's fine, that's fair. Even then, I'd ask someone to teach me just so I know what is or isn't part of it. Yeah. And there are teachings out there. Hi, I'm the FYP. Is there a community on TikTok that isn't having drama? Well, the other one, no. Everywhere's fucking having drama. I always say
Thanks
on
for the
my
gift.
lives, which ones are closed. Yeah, there are, and there are many different videos out there to say which practices are closed and which ones aren't. But yeah, that's what I've heard lately. Candles are closed. Fucking crystals are closed. Oh, fucking hell. I've missed so much after having my baby. I've quite enjoyed it, Emma. Humans and their free will. Yeah, everyone's on their free will, I guess. Everyone does tarot differently. My mum taught me traditional with playing cards. Oh, the old traditional way with playing cards. Like my friend work went to Mary LaVue, fucking can't say that, house, and got a pin from there on top. Ah. What does closed even mean? What? That's an open-ended question there, but closed generally means that basically, so don't go to the fake witches. Well, yeah, don't go to the fake witches. Missed all the drama. I went into labour while watching Alphabet. Oh, Jesus, Emma. Closed would be not for my pasty white ass. That's how I view it, but it can be more of a cultural thing. Like, it could go back to ancestry like Haitians and voodoo, yeah. And it depends on like culture and things like that. So like things like hoodoo and voodoo are generally considered closed practices. It's a practice that is closed to that area of the world, like Afria voodoo. Who decides? Oh, who decides that it's closed and closed for who? Usually the culture. Usually the people within the closed practice and within the culture would decide that. However, a lot of will say how do I say this? People who think that they know right have decided that Africa, yes. I read that pagan. I was just like, did you mean Africa? Who decides that it's so? Like I say, people within the culture usually decide that. However, people have come to TikTok who you can tell aren't, and they are making those decisions. So that's why I'm skeptical, because there's so many fakes out there. Yeah, sure, there's a lot of fakers out here. I mean, did you see E trying to fake it too? I mean, is there a community that E hasn't tried to freaking use? But there are a lot of fakers out there. There really are. But there are some really amazing teachers out there as well that are fighting against the misinformation and stuff like that. There are some real genuines out there who are giving out the good, correct information. But yeah, I believe the Fact Freak is currently exposing fake tarot card readers. Oh, fake psychics. We'll call them fake psychics. We'll say that. Because they are fake tarot card readers as well, but fake psychics. A lot of fake systems are usually considered open, but usually prefer if it's local. Most witchy thing you can say sometime is telling people to fuck off. I mean, I do genuinely. I mean, it usually is in my head, but you know. Usually is in my head, but intention matter, right? If I'm directing it at someone, does that matter? Intentions matter. But yes, I've heard it all. I've heard it fucking all. I love conversations about paganism and witchcraft. I do too. So do eggshells. I mean, they do work, yeah. I don't know, you still here... You're still here you're still here 10 years later. I mean, rude. But you didn't say that in your head, though. You said it to me. Kidding. Yeah, there is a lot of books. There is many different books out there. Hey, Bingo, hello. We're doing good. We're just having a general conversation about witchcraft, paganism, many different things. Like, I've listened to a lot of them. I can't find much on Santeria. Fucking hell, but yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of different books. Do you mean audiobooks? There's a lot of different podcasts as well. Voodoo is fascinating. I'm having to read up for one of my WIP characters. Ow. I'm just thinking now, sort of like, my thought process. But yes, I know where I was gonna go. I know I was gonna go after CLA. Don't hurt yourself, fucking rude. There's a woman who's usually in my town that constantly asks if you want to buy a Lucky Charm. What kind of Lucky Charm though? I'm not fake, but I won't do readings on lives as I never charged when I did. Yeah, I get that, Pagan. Yeah, I get that. Just out my mascara and on sneeze. Oh no. I love Lucky Charms. I can do a whole box in one go. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Really? Rude. We have some inspiration. Now you got me thinking about Lucky Charms. Now I'm. You're not gonna let me think about food again. So wait, no, there was another CLA. There was another CLA clip. I wasn't done with CLA. I thought I was.
Bitch has got.
Are you ready? They look like stones. When she asked me, I've always said I've already got one, as apparently she's rude and curses you if you tell her no. But that's wrong. That's fucking wrong. Like if they say to lead with your best foot, why not give it a bit more? I've only just started doing tarot. I'm just a baby witch. I get that, Bingo. I get that. Are you all prepared? Are you all prepared? I got more drunk, CLA, if you want it, Josh. Oh, Jesus. Not drunk. Okay. I've got some clear quartz. I've got clear quartz, smoky quartz, amethyst. I've got many different stones. Okay. Okay.
Body like fucking. I got a better body than fucking Cardi B and fucking Nicki Minaj. They're both fake, darling. I got a body like Shakira, darling. Bitches.
I think I wrote in the comments to this. I would love to know what kind of drugs these people are on. I would love to know. I would love to know what kind of drugs these people are on. Just joked on your face. Okay, Pagan, yeah. Definitely. I mean, if I'm awake, if I'm awake, I will definitely come in. I got questions. I want to know what drugs they're on. Because I want some. I'm just saying, the level of delusion. The level of fucking delusion. I want to know what the fuck they're on. I want to know what the fuck they're on. Because I want some. Is it shrooms? Context is king. I mean, yes. But I want to know. Because, fucking hell. I want some, just so I can be this delusional. Because you have CLA, you have E. I'm like, her and Mr. TikTok, and that's, yeah, like, all of them. They're all fucking nuts. I'm like, the fuck? The level of delusion? I want to know what drugs they're taking. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. They need to admit, yeah, you're not wrong. They really do. It's nuts. I'm like, what the fuck? Her body like Cardi B. Wow. Just, wow. Then we have a video from Carla. A little video from Carla Jane.
The dinosaur.
And, she's discussing Kirsten Cunningham. And I have...
Or his back.
Casey's auditions for Strictly Comes Dancing. What did I say to this? I said something to this that I thought was quite... I thought it was funny. Where's my comment? Where the fuck's my comment? This is rude. Did my comment get removed? There's a lot of comments in here though, so... It was a long comment as well. Where the fuck's my comment? That's gonna... Oh, here it is. I turned around and said... What can we say? She's talented. On... Why the fuck is this so fucking big? Oh, God. What the fuck? What can we say? She's talented until Britain's got fucking hell. Con artists. Britain's got con artists. No, it says Britain's got talent, but I put in the comments, what can we say? She's so talented. Britain's got con artists. That's what I put.
So Miss Kirsten couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe. But she was able to pretend to be a dinosaur again. Just like Barney. And then while not being able to breathe, still manages to read the comments. This girl, it's just...
And she always gets clocked for it. Kirsten always gets clocked while she's doing all these performances, whilst reading the comments. It's like, we know you're doing this to get views. You're doing this to see whether people are actually engaging with you.
It's a miracle, honestly. Wow. Not only was she able to read the comments, she was able to give us some jazz hands that went like this.
Fucking hell, Carla.
Amazes me every day, this girl. Wonder what today will bring. Maybe like a full-blown jazz class while not being able to breathe or having a seizure. The
I mean, her fakey shakes, and then the forcing spit out of her mouth. Yeah, it's like the fact that Kirsten doesn't realize that that's how that comes across is wild to me. Wild. That we see it. We see it. Morning, KK. We see it. By the way, thank you for the heart, my eye, and the FYP. We see it. We see what Kirsten does. We see the performance. It's all to get engagement. And this is the problem. This is the issue. Because you had the likes of Kirsten doing this stuff, and you get ambulances called, firemen called, all these services called, and I'm like, yeah, Ringaloop. If you go down the Kirsten Cunningham rabbit hole, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I'm like, all these services get called. She buys a medication online. She does all these things, which I think, you know what? I think people like E and all these other people watch all these other people and then try and copy them. That's a side note. But I'm like, all these services get called, and I'm like, those services could have gone to someone who's just passed away. Oh, the air ambulances. Yeah, the air ambulances. I mean, I don't know whether, like, because that story, like, the air ambulance manages to come and collect her, but then she's back on live 11 hours later. So I'm like, that couldn't have been fucking that serious then. But the air ambulance is there for the serious stuff. I'm like, okay. Make it make sense. As a genuinely ill person, I want to know how she has the energy to go live every day. I mean, Haley, I know, right? It's like,
Thanks for the gift.
thank you, Salem. Why doesn't her parents call her out and step in and get her to stop? Because her parents are just as fucking bad. Her parents enable the behaviour. Her parents enable it. The NHS is stretched so much without her faking. Exactly, Shah. It's like, it's because of people like Kirsten Cunningham. It's like, it's wild. It may do, Sky. It may do. It may do. I mean, I think that's what she's aiming for. That's what she's aiming for. I believe that's what she's aiming for. But you see all these performances on fucking live streams, and I'm sat here going, there are genuinely ill people out here, and it's like, the fuck? If there's an air ambulance, you're going to hospital. End of. I had an email life friend who lied about the same stuff. Yeah. I've had friends who did the same. No longer friends with them anymore. But yeah, it's just sick and twisted, and it's like this is now being performed. This is being performed on live streams. The Facebook awareness groups on FB are very informative. They show all the evidence of her faking. Yeah, and there's a lot of evidence on TikTok as well. They break down and explain how we know it's lies. Oh, you can. Sky, you can spot the lies. She's been caught out so many times. And this is the problem here. You've got people like Kirsten, CLA, E, Kev, fucking all of them, and you're like, you wonder why the fucking services and fucking all these police, fucking ambulances, fucking NHS. You wonder why all these services are crumbling. It's because of people like them. Yeah, that Charlene, but that's the thing. The town she lives in have been to local MPs about her. Yeah, I, but the thing is the issue when it comes to MPs is thank you for sharing, by the way, Salem. The MPs won't do anything until something disastrous happens. Oh, then they'll step in. Same with the police. Police won't do anything until something disastrous happens. Then they'll step in. Then it'll be newsworthy. I didn't know her parents run a charity. If she's got an extensive history, she'd always be kept in. Happens to me regularly. Yeah, that's it. But she's constantly let out of hospital and all these things. But you know, no matter how much Kirsten Cunningham gets called out on TikTok, she's still able to do the same scams over and over and over again. Which then, again, same with E, same with CLA, same with all of them, does damage to the communities. MPs are useless. A company I know wanted to let a community centre for family activities but blocked them from getting it. Yeah, the MPs are useless. Like I said, the MPs won't do anything unless it gets to a certain point. I wish more people would pronounce her name properly. There is the awful one. There's going to be one of those ambulance/hospitals TV shows. Is going to be covering a hospital Kate goes to. Oh. Someone made a post. Oh, I didn't see that post, Sky. Oh. This is where it's sort of like there's so much awareness about Kirsten Cunningham. I'm surprised TikTok haven't stepped in and gone, no, you need to be able to have an IP ban. Not on Kate, but the hospital itself. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. But like, when is TikTok actually going to step in at this point? With all these scam artists on here. I mean, village lynchings are still a thing. Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. They definitely need to. I mean... we do, yeah, you do need some positivity, Hayley. Hayley needs some positivity. Can I shamelessly ask for sympathy? I have a liver biopsy tomorrow. I'm sorry, Hayley. But we're going to send you some positivity. Everyone send Hayley some positivity. Her comments on dementia really hurt. I've lost family to it, and she doesn't get the struggles of it. No, she doesn't. She doesn't understand dementia at all. Modern problems require old school solutions. What, with the baseball bat, the awful one? All I'm going to turn around and say is TikTok and all these fucking people are so fucking glad that I am fucking as stable as I am. Oh, thank you, Mystique. The back end of a claw hammer. I have epilepsy and have fake seizures infuriates me. I get that, Charlene, because when it comes to the epilepsy, that changes as well. Well, I said kind of stable. I said kind of stable, Mr. Raccoon. Doesn't mean I actually am. I said they're lucky that I am stable. Because trust me, the amount of times I wanted to rage and just go and freaking go feral.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, Charlene. Yeah. So, right, the other video that I have is about Marcus Ems. I know we've moved on to swiftly different people. CLA, Kirsten Cunningham, Now we got Marcus Ems. The government should do a purge day. Oh God, don't tempt me. Ooh, the purge would be great. I'd be like, ha ha ha. Let me get my baseball bat and go and murder some people. So Marcus Ems, right? Okay, so let me get this up properly. Right. Now, from my understanding, one ticket to Enfield, please. The awful one. Right, from my understanding, Marcus Ems was recently in hospital. Right? I get conflicted because I'm like, was she in hospital or arrested? I'm like, I keep on getting conflicting stories. I'm like, was she in hospital or was she fucking arrested? I kind of am leaning more towards that she was in hospital. I mean, both. It can be both. I think I'm leaning to more that she was in hospital, though. TikTok won't do anything, though, as they making money from these fakers. Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And so I'm kind of leaning towards Marcus Ems was in hospital and recently got out. Who's dead?
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you, Amy. Who's dead? You've been busy working. Oh, I've had a good day at work. Or had a good day working. Who's dead? I didn't realise somebody was dead. That I didn't know. The only reason the guy she was with. Oh, that's what happened. We went through CLA, and what she's been doing. She's wild. We went through. I showed a video of Carla Jane. She was covering Kirsten Cunningham, and went through that. We talked about some witchy things.
Thanks
And
for
now,
the gift.
thank you, KK. And now we're coming through Marcus Ems. Wait, okay. I didn't know that part. That mean why there are conflicting stories. That mean why there are conflicting stories about it, because the thing that I've seen is this about Brett. Marcus Ems got Brett's channel taken down because Brett apparently was talking shit on Marcus Ems. Emma, what's Marcus Ems done? Got pissed a lot and had a lot of men over her flat and got into some dangerous situations. Brett, from the last thing I looked to do with Brett, he was doing this whole fasting thing, but was going about it all wrong. I was in Enfield Nando's the other day. Was so tempted to run to ease Emma. Yeah, I know that so. Emma. Arjuna Karam has seen so many different stages, even watched them slip away. Oh, sure, I'm sorry. Did you play the Nando's anthem? Off topic, but did you hear about Joe Exotic leaving funny comments on Twitter from his prison cell? No, I didn't. I don't have Twitter, so I didn't see that. I've not had a Twitter account in 2 years. God, it's really been 2 years. Jesus. But yeah, so this is Marcus Ems talking about Brett.
Never again do I go live with Brett. Ever.
This is gonna fuck up my copyright shit.
Because last night he was camping me. He had 900 people in his life.
Yeah, so Brett was Cam2 and apparently he had 900 people in there.
live stream, apparently he was cam-2ing me and he was fucking slating me off, saying that I'm crying because of gifts and this, that and the other. What the fuck? I sent him a message and told him.
You do realise people are allowed to cam to people? No, they'll still do it anyway, Shah. You get it no matter what.
It's out of order. I've not seen it all. I've not seen all what you said, but what I have seen is out of order. Oh, I've done the stuff off for Brett.
So she's upset because
Thanks for the gift.
so she's upset because Brett was cam-2ing her and not saying some not nice things. Okay. Happens all the time.
It's alright, Brett, because it was me. Send this to him. Hey, Brett, you know your main account? It was me. The reason why your main account is no longer there no more is because of me, Brett. How's about that?
And you think this is a brag? Just because someone had a bad opinion about you? They're all fucking delusional. I mean, Brett's not a good person either, from what I've seen.
What? No, it was. 1,000% it was. And it was one of your videos, weren't it, Brett? Because it came back as violations found and your account's been removed. It was me.
The fact they're just bragging about it.
It's not funny, but it's fucking funny to all of us. How's about that one, Brett? Been dying to say that. I've been dying to say that. To prove it. I'll try and find it when I come off. I think it'll be I could use a bit of bear now. But it did come back with violations found on his videos.
Okay. But you know what's going to happen now, don't you? Why do so many people think they're so important? I mean, that's true, the other one. But you know what's going to happen now is when inevitably Ems gets the backlash, she's going to come on and cry about it. So, listen, I don't fucking like Brett because of what Brett's done. But I also don't like Marcus Ems either because of what she's done. But I'm like, but now she's going to come on and cry about it because she's going to get backlash for it. So thank you for the rose, by the way, Sky. So they all do this, but then thank you for following, Simone. But then I'm like, girl, when you come on next, I haven't received anything. Maybe it'll come through. I keep getting asked what autism you have. What? In what context, Alex? Yeah, he'll just retaliate. Yeah, Brett will just retaliate, and then Marcus Ems will come on and cry about it. So, what are we doing here? So, Well, honestly, these dating sites do my nut. Okay, I mean, thank you, Haley.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you, Kazi.
Thanks for the gift.
I'm confused by the question, but she'll act all the victim and say he's bullying her. Yeah, that's exactly what the next storyline's going to be. It's exactly what the next storyline's going to be. It's exactly what the next storyline's going to be. She'll come on and cry about the fact that Brett's a mean one, Brett's a bully, because Brett will retaliate, and things like that. Do they mean, like, I keep on getting asked what kind of autism I have. Like, dude, it's autism. I mean, yeah. Do they mean, like, whether it's... Because autism is a spectrum. And no, the awful, no, they don't. Autism's a spectrum. So do they mean, like... what? Like... Do they mean to ask, like, how does autism affect you? Like, how does it affect you? Like, what kind of... Because, like, if you're on a dating website, like, maybe they're asking to, like, how... What does that mean for, like, in a relationship kind of context or dating kind of thing? No, I get that, Alex. Yeah, I get that. I am too, so I get it. I'm just wondering, it's a real interesting question to ask. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to work out, like, why would they ask kind of thing. But I'm guessing, like, they're asking maybe to see whether they can help, or, you know, whether they can better see how far a date's gonna go. I know it can be annoying. If on a dating web they can need to be able to match you, yeah, possibly, yeah. It may be to be better to match to see whether they're better to match with you and see how the date's gonna go and things like that. Maybe that's it. But it all just say, you know, all depends. Morning, Ellie. Good morning. All depends. It really all just depends. It is horrible to be constantly asked. You know what I mean? It is horrible to constantly be asked. How would they know? I mean, some people, like, I used to say that I was autistic on my dating profile way back in the day, you know, when I went on dates. It's actually quite sad to see a young girl who's addicted to alcohol. Yeah, it is, Haley. Yeah, it is, you know. It's sad, you know. I mean, Ems is literally destroying her life. So it is pretty sad. It is pretty sad. I just know how this is going to go with Ems, and I know that when Brett will respond and Brett's followers will respond, Ems is going to come on and cry about it. Ah, Kazi, yeah. Those are good videos. No, I'm not a fan of Ems or Brett, to be honest. Or Brett's fan. I saw this video and was just like, huh, this is an interesting one, because it's just like she's admitted to the fact of, like, oh, I took down your channel, but I'm like, you're gonna come on and cry about that when Brett responds. Brett's going to respond to this, and you're going to cry about it because you're not going to like the repercussions of it. Yeah, a lot of people have said that about Brett being extremely creepy and false. A lot of people have said that about Brett. He's not my cup of tea. As I said, the last thing I saw of Brett was he was trying to say that he was fasting. I lost a lot of weight. Ems did cry about it to the police. I've told her she's been held accountable for wasting police and ambulance services. I mean,
Thanks for the gift.
that's you know, and this is the thing, sort of like they're using services and things like that. You know, love me or hate me, try me, you'll find out. Yeah, try yeah. My page says gay husband or gay or gay wife. Excuse me, straight in the bin with the rest. That's a good profile, Alex. That's a good profile. He was breaking fast during Ramadan. The last time I watched him, yeah, it's been a while since I saw a Brett video come up. But I just, as I said, I saw this and was just like, I can see the repercussions coming, and I can see how Ems is going to respond. I can see how she's going to respond to it. You know, and I can see how she's going to respond. Ems was also upset Brett Boyd was making money off the loss of a dog, and that's wrong, you know. Brett shouldn't be doing that one. Like I say, Brett's not in the right either. What happened, sorry. Marcus Ems said that she took down Brett's channel because Brett was doing a live stream making fun of Ems, and Ems didn't like it and had 900 people in there and making money, and Ems didn't like it. Brett was being cruel, and Ems turned around and said, I did it. But we know Brett's going to respond, so Ems is going to cry about it. It's like, these people, like, wild to me. Do I have any more videos? No, I do not. So that's why he lost his account. Yes, Ems literally turned around and said, she did it. Thank you for the help me, Sarah. At one point a few years ago, Brett was trying to help it. Yeah, Kerry, literally, they turn on each other more than freaking, you know, quicker than anything. So, they turn on each other all the time, so it's just like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, at this point, I just saw it and was just like, nuts, all of them. Yeah, they are nuts. They're all nuts. Freaking CLA, freaking Ems, freaking Kirsten Cunningham. They're all freaking nuts. All of them are nuts. I didn't want to do that. They're all freaking nuts. All of them. It's been very, very peaceful. Well, peaceful-ish. It's been very peaceful this morning. There hasn't been much e-chaos. There's been days of toxicity on toxic TikTok around a funeral being shared on TikTok. Oh, Jesus Christ, Andrew. Wow. Toxic TikTok is wild. Wild. But yes, it's been quiet today. As I say, you know, I saw Marcus Ems' video. Kirsten Cunningham's still pulling her shit. CLA is pulling her shit. CLA was live this morning, by the way. I don't know whether she's still live now. I haven't checked, and I can't be asked to fucking check, to be honest. But what do you reckon the odds are of our favourite green one returning to live later? Although, hang on, the new tax return has come, so they may be looking to move. they may be looking to move now because the new tax thing. So they may be looking to move. The taxman may be asking for more money. That may be a possibility. Apparently, it was revenge for the woman whose uncle's funeral it was, what she'd said or not said. Oh, Jesus, Andrew, God. It's all just about someone's mum. Jesus, Andrew. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. But yes, I have a feeling that our favourite Green One shall return to life. I'm sure the wrong ones will still do what they're doing. It's unfair he's still in that accommodation and there are people in need of it. Yeah, I know, Inspector, I know. A lot of people are angry with that. I know. I know. I know. It's I know. It's like I say, you know, they may be looking to move, or they may be looking to hide out because their Kick Live didn't go well. You can have your council house. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see to see. I won't be needing it soon, but it's in Nottingham. Yeah. I don't think it would move there. But yes, this one's been a bit of a short live, because you know, I'm also now really, really hungry. I want burgers. I want cheeseburgers. I don't know local dealers right next door. But no, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, Georgia, for coming up. I'm currently waiting for a safer house due to health and safety. I have been told it could take up to 5 years. Andrew, yeah, it does take a while. It can take a long, long time. But yes, I'm going to get out of here. It's been lovely chatting to everyone. I'm really, really hungry. So, but it's been lovely chatting to everyone. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. Remember, if you're going to cause trouble, try not to get caught. And if you do get caught, video it so we can all react to it. I'm sending bear hugs to everyone, and I will catch everyone later. Goodbye, everybody.